brought us to this country as a labor force. We built a foundation and they hate us for it. They hate us for it. We built a foundation and they ain't pay us for it. They ain't pay us for it, but they gon' pay for it. Already prayed for it. Non-believers didn't pray for us. Non-believers didn't pray for us. We're black and we built a foundation. Stone by stone, generation to generation. Vultures said we had no culture. Them vultures got a Jay-Z poster. Them vultures got a lacy culture. Vultures eat what they didn't kill. Vultures sleep what they didn't build. They brought us to this country as a labor force. We built a foundation and they hate us for it. We built a foundation and they ain't pay us for it. They ain't pay for it, but they gon' pay for it. Already paid for it. Nobody prayed for it. Nobody didn't pray for us. Nobody didn't pray for us. We're black and we built a foundation. Stone by stone, generation to generation. Vultures said we had no culture. And vultures got a Jay-Z poster. Them vultures got a lacy poster.
Microphone check. Okay, I don't. Is the mic? Okay, the mic's micing. The mic's micing. I believe. I don't see any activity. Why? Why would it put the mic? All right. My headset. All right. Before I go into that coon, press always $4.99 super chat. He says for the culture. Thank you very much, brother. Make J. So I write the lyrics of the music, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Thank you. Yeah, all of the songs. I think about one or two songs I had help with AI, maybe one or two songs. But one song doesn't count because it was about Shador Sanders. So the Shador, I got a little help, like just hearing and but all of it is like me. I'm like, damn, I could have been a writer. All right. Okay, so before we get into that big coon, let me show you this. Okay. Let me show you this. And I gotta sneeze again. Okay. This guy, oh shit. This guy right here will be the main one on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, IG saying he look like us. This is the main guy who'll be saying, FBAs, we look alike. Look at this dude right here. He the main one that be saying, be on TikTok trolling, talking about we look alike. This guy right here. When they cut the camera, we looking like FBAs. You dig? If you don't stop, bro. This dude right here. All right, we looking like, all right, man, cut your camera on, dude. Cut your camera on. And you see that dude right there talking about we look alike. Dude, if you don't stop. You don't look like my damn pet Rottweiler, my guy. I look more like my pet Rottweiler than your ass. All right. How y'all doing, family? How we okay, so let's get right. Okay. So as you can see, it's a lot of exploitation, a lot of tethers that don't know our history. And this is what white T man went all over again. If tethers was able to replace us, these idiots, unbeknownst to these idiots, it'd be Jim Crow 2.0. Like what they can't get over with us, they're trying to get over with them because these idiots don't know the history over here. So they using these dudes as minstrel shows, jigaboos, all type of stuff, coons, and they're just going along willingly. Like you dig. Stephen from Django was facing DEATH. If he ain't, you know what I mean? If he ain't buck dance, these guys are voluntarily being buck broken. No reason at all. All right. So you got other shows I was pointing out today. I was doing a recap on. I'm gonna touch on a little bit. No different. Exploitation, fake FBA spaces on TikTok, uploading videos on YouTube. Same thing. No different than the Shade Room, World Star. I thought about today. It weighed on my mind heavily. I'm like, you know what? She's really exploiting us. She's no different than the Shade Room, the Love Girl. No different than the Shade Room, World Star Hip Hop. Like she's showing us in the worst light possible. Like she's showing us arguing. Like we're not teaching. Like she don't have spaces where we go in there and we teach. You know what we're doing, reparations. Like all her spaces are to exploit us to make us look crazy. No different than World Star Hip Hop, Shade Room, and everything else. Okay, so let's get on this guy. So check this out. So apparently this dude is being boycotted, banned, I should say, right, for cooning. Let's check this out.
Now saying ladies and gentlemen, people are now saying all over the world if they get Big Groove to, do a video for their restaurant, then they just not going. They're gonna boycott the restaurant, and it's not just people. I ain't gonna lie, it's black people. Bruh. Black people been saying it, and I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't know about boycotting no restaurant if they get it, but he do get on my damn nerves. I'm not gonna lie about that. Yeah, he do. When I seen him, just big old brother just dancing, opening his mouth wide, big old smile. I mean, man, come on.
Family, this is a guy who's bringing back buck breaking voluntarily. Look at this dude, big old buck, smiling, just straight compromise. They come over here, and by the way, what I noticed that he never have the Nigerian flag on him as he does this. So it appears now we know better. Like we knew as soon as he started dancing, we knew he wasn't FBA. We dig. But this guy, if we have not delineated, this guy will be representing Black Americans, bringing back minstrel as though it's cool, welcoming back minstrel.
Come on now, you know what I'm saying? That right there. You're not gonna bring this back. I'm sorry, you're not gonna bring this back. All that, no. No. We as a race of people have worked too damn hard. And I know there's a whole bunch of people out there, well, what that got to do? Shut up. Shut your ass up.
And most likely those are saying what that got to do are tethers. That they are not of the lineage. Because we know that this following after this comes Jim Crow and 100 years of lynching. That's what follows this right here. Once they got you completely buck broken, now the violence. Because there's gonna be little resistance.
Shut the hell up. Hush. Ain't nobody talking to y'all. We done worked too damn hard. We can't be going back to that. All that damn dancing and oh Lord, what is we gonna do? No. All this gyrating and whatnot. You ain't that damn happy about no hamburger.
Oh my God. Bruh.
Okay, so that was recent. That was 5 days ago, right? But it turned out that they was trying to cancel FBAs were trying to cancel him 3 years ago. How did that go unnoticed? right? So he's back buck dancing and you dig, making Black Americans look bad. Where are the Nigerians flags attached to this guy? Where the world just know he's Nigerian. It wouldn't be a big problem if he had Nigerian flags all over him. You dig? He's like, all right, look at the Nigerian, gorilla. So he actually spoke on this. Uh, this is 3 years ago. So he had an interview, and they asked him about him doing all that crazy stuff.
The biggest misconception of you at this point, what's a viewer opinion that is incorrect, people have about you?
Honestly, that I shouldn't be dancing because I'm too big.
How do you respond to that?
And you're never too big to dance. If you got rhythm, you can move, then move.
Now, just in case viewers may be wondering, care to share your height?
My height?
Yeah, your current height.
Oh, I'm 5'11".
And current weight?
I'm 270 right now.
Now, where did this personality derive from? The smiling,
Uh-oh.
the dancing, things of that nature.
I mean, I was always
Minstrel shows of the early 1900s.
I was really energetic, when I was a kid, and I really just like to be happy and just have a good time. But when I lived in Lawrence, Massachusetts, it was like different there, I as a Black man, you can't really express.
Oh my God, the Black man thing, dude. You're Nigerian. Let me make sure, but I think she's Nigerian.
Yourself in that way because people would judge you, and there was a time where I cared about what people think, so I was that typical, walking around with your chest out, trying to be tough type of thing, till I moved to Arizona, and then a lot's changed after that because it really opened up my personality, and I opened myself up to different.
I wonder if they're gonna ask him where he's from.
And what age was it when you actually moved?
I was 25. So I was 25 when I moved
Ask
to
him where
Arizona.
he's from.
And what was the reason for the move back then? Because that's almost coast to coast if it's not.
The long winters was killing me. I had to go. I was like, you know what? I'd rather be too hot than too cold.
But out of all the places you could have chosen, why that particular area in Arizona?
Because we have family there. So it was just like, it's a new area, but since we have family there, like, why not?
Now, was that maybe a test, so to speak, for a larger city, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm laughing because Tariq was giving false news, fake news. He was like, yo, why y'all be... He had to make a formal apology. So, as I'm calling this dude Nigerian, I'm like, I hope he's Nigerian. Hope I didn't get fake news, you dig? But that's why I say, when people tell me things, I say I'd rather look at it myself. I say, tell me again, let me research it. Let me confirm, you dig? Because people don't research. They just headline, you dig? Headline. We call it headline people.
The Las Vegas or Los Angeles? Was that a thought or a goal back then, or?
No, at the time, Arizona was like, the cost to live there was very low anyway. So it was
Ask
like
him
a
where he's
smart
from,
move
man.
to go.
Personality, the smiling, the dancing, start, so to speak, or was that something that...
Hyper and energetic, and Evan would be like, hi, it's fun, it's dope. So I started becoming more involved in nature. So I went hiking. I really enjoyed it, and that's what really brought me out because I'm like,
To Evan, do you remember how you two first met? Very first.
Come on, man.
And I was just
Ask
I met
him where he's
him.
from.
Him and other friends. I have like a type.
You ain't asking where he's from, you goofy. But he has a YouTube. He got like 2.5 million subscribers. Let's go. There we go. I gotta make sure Buddy's Nigerian because that's what was told to me. Let me see if we see any flags. And if he tells, let me do some research on this weirdo. Usually the flags be on the Facebook. Okay. He did Gold Digger pranks. Oh my God, yo. Oh man. I can't believe this dude. This dude, yeah, okay. So he's look at his bucking eyes. Family, what is he? Do y'all know what he is? She's on that Bone Thugs and Harmony. Gotta get that money, man. That money, man. Instead of saying that, gotta get that money, man. Standing on the corner straight, slaying it, rock. Oh, what is this guy? Nigerian. All right. Trying to find what. Okay, so his YouTube don't tell us much. His IG. It's gonna normally be that Facebook. Let's go right to the Facebook. Dang, so he got this thing everywhere. But what does this got to do with dancing? Remember, he likes dancing. What does that got to do with dancing right there? Look, all that right there. Now that is the minstrel show. Yo, somebody had his handler got to be Caucasian, white, white, white. Okay, but all the yelling and screaming, that right there, that right there, that right there, that right there, all that right there, the hands and that is. God, I didn't mean to do that. God damn, man. All right, let me see. We got any flags? Okay, it's gonna be here on YouTube. Okay, so he and some dashikis. Maybe he tell about his background. I'm from Africa, but I believe I know him to be Nigerian. I mean, he is really just like this more often. Igbo man. Yeah, yeah. Look, I knew it. Hey, look, somebody said Igbo man. This is my culture. I would like it to be part of I would like to be part of this. Okay, I knew it. Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. So that's almost confirmation. That's not the real deal. Okay, that's almost confirmation that he's Nigerian, but some people claimed him as Nigerian. All right, so let me just check some Facebook stuff because one guy was supposed to link up with me on Facebook. That dude straight dodged me. He must have looked me up. Yeah, a lot of these scared people supposed to come on. They be looking me up like shit. I ain't doing that. Not that guy. Cause they be saying yes, okay, no problem. Man, they be like, yo, look that dude name up real fast on YouTube. Oh hell no. I ain't about to sit there and mess with him. All right. Let me check the internet now. So I tried the social media platforms. All right, hold on. Let's go to I gotta find out because I don't want to call him something he ain't. But that I think but you see what it said. Um you see what it said. It said oh it says Big Roo real name. Let's see. Oh hell yeah. All right, we got him. We got him. Big Groo's real name is Clive Ubuntu Bushmeat Eater. Ubuntu booty scratcher. Look at this. I cannot believe I'm just reading this. He is a Nigerian American entertainer, bodybuilder, and a viral dancer formerly known as Groovin Gorilla. Known for high energy dancing videos and food content on social media. He was born in Germany and raised in Boston. His name was Groovin Gorilla. Oh, I gotta see this right here. Oh my God. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, gotta get rid of him. All right. So here's some other videos. Now these are 5 years ago. People was calling for his cancellation for doing shit like that.
Do y'all know who Big Groove is? Huh?
Big Groove.
Yeah.
No, man.
Big muscle bound motherfucker that be dancing in all the videos and shit.
Oh, yeah.
3 years ago.
So they put out a petition. They trying to get that man banned off the social media. Man, what y'all think about that, man?
He's just having fun. Let that man do his thing.
I was gonna say, let the man live his life. Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna front. He is a little too big to be dancing like that. But I'm like, man, shit. Man, y'all letting everybody.
Yeah, he called himself Groovin' Gorilla, my guy. Yeah, I type in Groovin' Gorilla, it comes up. Look. I typed in Groovin' Gorilla, and he comes up. Oh, Big Groovin'. Wow. So I'm thinking when he came to the States and tried this, they told the dude, yo, you gotta take away the look, Groovin' Gorilla. Oh, I gotta.
I think TikTok's worst crime is the grooving gorilla, dude.
Oh my God.
Oh, damn.
That is absolutely TikTok's worst crime, dog. Let's be real. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Like information suppression, misinformation, that's fine. The grooving gorilla guy taking a bite out of a lobster roll and then gyrating around a bunch of white people doesn't sit right with me. Also, why would you call yourself grooving gorilla? Why are you doing this to us?
Yeah.
You know what you look like, my guy. You could have just been strong man.
So he did address that, actually. He was like, oh, I just like gorillas because they're strong and they're cool. That's why I picked the name.
Well, I haven't seen his videos and all, but I've heard that the fire isn't in his eyes anymore.
Groovin' Gorilla, family. He should have been banned and canceled just off that name. In America, family. All right, look, let's go on. This was unbeknownst to me. Did y'all know he was being canceled 3 years ago and now he's up?
The girls are canceling Big Groove. Social users are suggesting to start boycotting restaurants that use him for promo. Now, he is a Nigerian man who was born in Germany but raised in Boston. He has amassed over 6.5 million followers on TikTok due to him dancing in restaurants, shucking and jiving if you ask me. Personally, whenever I see his videos, I do get a little cringe. I can't really stand to see him dancing, acting like that in front of them people. Most of the time, the people behind him are palm color. He makes you think, what narrative is he pushing? Big eating and big dancing and over-the-top reactions, which kind of feels curated for non-black audiences to laugh at blackness, not with it. I know a lot of social users see it as just harmless fun and cringy dancing. Not forget his initial branding was Gorilla Groovin'. We all know the historical context between black people, apes, monkeys, etc. I don't even need to go into depth about it. I don't know. I just feel like he is pushing this for all the wrong reasons. To be a Nigerian man, born in Germany, raised in Boston, you would think he would have some type of cultural or racial awareness. I'm curious to know what you guys think regarding this. Let me know down in the comments, y'all.
Groovin' Gorilla, family.
Clive, aka I'm Big Groove, is getting cancelled for munching food like a fool in these restaurants.
And yeah, and see, tethers don't even understand. Like they are so out of tune with Black Americans. Like they don't even understand. Like this ain't just dancing. Like these guys are. This is how there's no real connection. They don't even understand. Like they don't care to. But we're gonna sit here and do something with these people, man. Come on.
Oh my God. I'm seeing trends saying the restaurants hosting him need to be boycotted. I'm like, yo, is it that deep, bro? Is it that deep?
And now he's clearly non-FBA. Is it that deep? They don't get it. And stupid. But this is the disregard for us, family. Like they don't want to ask us, like, why? They just come up with their own. The same thing with delineation.
Like, guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well.
Oh,
so this is what's in the media.
Did he say Wangwan? Oh shit. Hey, but this is going on even with the delineation. They just see things and then they react as though they can understand what's going on with us, our complaint with them. They just see TikTok and, hey, wow, FBA is going at it with these people, those people, those people, those. Oh my God, it's a diaspora war. Oh my God, take cover. They never be like, yo, FBAs, what's going on? You dig? Like they just hop into the diaspora war, and now they know everything about it. Sarcastically speaking. All right, so now this guy said what going, so I don't expect him to get it.
Wagwan guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. So this is what's in the media today. Big Groove.
3 years ago.
Also, well, formerly known as Grooving Gorilla, but he changed his name to Big Groove. Now, they're trying to get him banned from all social media platforms, I believe. They have a petition right here that they're trying to get people to sign to get him removed. Now, some people say his, antics, his dancing routines are over the top, and maybe he's just doing too much, right? He's overdoing it, over the top. I can somewhat agree to that. I can say, okay, yeah, he's doing too.
Okay, these guys are clueless to minstrel shows. Like they're clueless to our history. They just running their mouths. They're clueless.
Too much, what people do for likes, comments, shares, or whatever, right? You can like really rain on someone's parade and do that if you wanted to. You could do that, right? And it would probably be justified. There's probably some silver lining in there that we can all come to an agreement on. But I just want to say this. Like, this has to be a joke. Seriously, this has to be a joke. People are trying to get him. He just was on, if you go to his Instagram, he's hanging out with her. He's on stage dancing. He's on stage dancing with her. You know what I'm saying? He shot a video with
as you can see, when you have non-FBAs speak on Grooving Gorilla, they're in defense of him. Oh no, it's dancing. But as you can see, when FBA spoke on them, what they do? They instantly tied them to minstrel shows. But yes, boss. What are we gonna do now? FBAs immediately, when they spoke on this guy, tied him to that. Hold on. Dude call himself Grooving Gorilla. Now you know goddamn well you can't pull that off in FBA spaces around Black Americans. Now you know down south they didn't beat the hell out of him. Like he said, Boston, Massachusetts, and Arizona. There's no way he's doing that down south. Nah, not the South. They're gonna look at him like, yo, whose man is this? Like they want to know before they put hands and feet on him. They want to know, yo, who family member is this up north or somewhere? Yo, get your cousin, cuz. Get your cousin, cuz. He about to start some SHIT down here for us. You dig? Big Groove. All right. Let me see if I got any more modern stuff. All right, hold on. I'm gonna get some FBA speaking on this guy. But I want no long videos. He got a lot of long videos talking about it. All right, let me get some shorts. Let me get some shorts, family. I don't want no long. want those super long videos. Just clicking on some random videos. It looks like Charleston White spoke on this. Let me get Charleston White. Sometimes Charleston White be on point. Like he's like 50-50. Sometimes he be on, on code, and other times he be talking some old crazy stuff. Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm gonna get the Charleston White reaction last. All right.
Who is Big Groove? Just like his name, Big Groove is big and groovy. He like to get buff, eat, and he be dancing.
I be dancing.
And people don't like him either. People didn't like Big Groove so much they made a petition to get him banned on all social media. Because people, even his own skin people, felt like he was too big.
Oh boy, here we own skin people. Here we go with the own skin stuff. That's why I immediately and I'm so glad that a lot of FBAs, even though they can't argue it that well, but I'm so glad FBAs are being vocal on TikTok and other spaces saying, nah, you guys aren't black. Nope. I'm so glad. I wish they watch my videos on it and they can explain Noor, because like they got stumbling blocks. Like Tethers like to mention Noor and FBA's back down a little bit. They have no idea that that's also Easy Cook City.
All right, what's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video and all that. You feel me? Let's talk about it.
Oh my God, this dude is extra slang. Definitely Caribbean. With the egg, I'm talking about. I'm talking about. You heard? You dig what I'm saying? Yo, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, just extra with the slang. Like, dude, relax, my guy. That's not how we do it, bro. You extra with the slang. That's not how FBAs do the slang. That's like a little kid cursing for the first time. Like, dude, relax, my guy. You over with it with the slang. You overboard.
I remember Groovy Gorilla. He just rebranded himself to Big Groove now. I think that's what he calls himself now, right? But he the brolic guy that y'all always see dancing and shit. Like, if you see a brolic guy's black guy dancing, that's him.
He's not black, Nigerian.
Well, a bunch of fans and people on social media, I guess they getting tired of him dancing and doing all this, I guess, corny stuff or whatever you want to
see. Hey, yo, these tethers can't relate at all. But they're quick to make videos and don't want to ask us, like, hey, why are you offended by Big Groove? They just can't relate at all, but they want to give an answer. Because their egos won't allow them to ask us what's going on. They'll figure it out.
To say whatever, you know what I'm saying? So they decided to make a petition or whatever to, like, I guess, get him banned. And I don't know how that's possible or whatever, but it is a lot of people that have been signing petition. I seen like 1,000+ people. I'm like, what the hell? Like, damn, he must be getting them tight. But I know what they thinking, because they like, why this brolic ass motherfucker, why is he not a superhero? Why he ain't, you know,
no. Like, they don't get it.
Yeah. Something about this nigga pissing me off. There's something about it. I don't like it. I don't like it, man. It's really pissing me off. Something about that. I don't like it. It's either the nigga too big or he too loose. Why he so big? And to be that loose, I always say it. When niggas be loose like that, they've been fondled with.
Most niggas been molested.
Y'all don't ask that funny looking, gorilla looking.
Hold on. No. I want nobody. Let me get rid of that. I want to play it myself. I don't want no cheap version of it. Let's get the real version of it.
And you curious to know why am I dancing in my drawers? And you had the audacity. Think about this, boy. You had the audacity to come before hundreds of men and ask another man, man, why you dancing in your drawers? Y'all don't ask that funny looking, gorilla looking nigga that be dancing looking gay with them big thighs and big muscles, bouncing and gyrating. What? Yeah, the big nigga always jumping up. He be eating it. Y'all don't say nothing to him. Yeah, don't say nothing, man. Yeah, that nigga be gyrating, man, looking like Happy Feet. That nigga think he be, man, who told that nigga he would dance? Who told that nigga he can dance? Who told he ain't no Chris? He ain't no Chris Brown. He ain't no Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
He keep that penny plate. Oh, he trying to hide his stuff. He don't never where they say ain't nothing there.
Yeah. Any nigga with big thighs and big muscles like that, he can't come over here with the well hung game. Everybody know the nigga with the big muscle. You ain't never seen Noun Flick. This how you engage this kind of shit. Look who on the flicks.
I want to do what?
All right. I'll pause it because I don't want him to go somewhere else. Hold on.
Out, start messing up things.
No. Look who on the you can't find now. It ain't now nigga on the flick dancing. It ain't you ain't seen now nigga on no flick deck and dance and wiggle like that. Yeah. You ain't seen no. Just man, listen. No, it's funny looking niggas like me. Nah, it's funny looking niggas like me. It ain't no big muscle niggas in the best sections of the porn videos, the highest most watched viewed porn. It ain't now nigga with muscle.
Yeah, I don't want to get flagged with this guy. You can't trust this guy. Yeah, but anyway, like we know that is Coonan, and most likely I want to know his business partner, his producer, whoever. Because that interviewer guy, let me go back to that interview because the interview guy actually, man, give a fuck about Britney Spears, man. Yeah, during one of the first interview I did, that's the interview, the first video I played of him speaking, Grooving Gorilla, they asked how did he meet somebody. I want to know who his handler is. I think his handler might be a white dude. Okay, let me go back and try to find this out.
What is
Make sure y'all like the video.
Misconception of you at this point? What's
Pause. Goddamn. Make sure I like the video. Make sure you're liking the video. We ain't gonna be here all night. Look, a quick. I went live. I didn't plan on going live again. I went live because I watched the comedian dude, and I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I don't remember this dude ever being in the media on the hot seat for being canceled. Because it's
New York. Yeah, that first half, the defense of New York as good as.
What the hell? All right. Yeah, I ain't never know him to be in a hot seat because our spaces didn't cover. I'm shocked, or maybe they did cover it, but I didn't know anything about it. Let me go to that one. 1 second. I need to know. That white boy asked him I meeting somebody. I want to get that name. His interviewer asked him about a certain name. He said, how'd you meet up with somebody? And I want to get back to that. Okay, I found it. All right. I found the video. Okay, I found the video. found the video. Like, did he ever say the name, or did he just say you two met?
Do you remember how you two first met? The very first time.
We actually.
Who he just said you two. He never he never explained who the other person was. Boy. Let me. Maybe he did. Let me go back a little bit. Let me go back. We say move to Arizona.
Well, at the time, Arizona was like, the cost to live there was very low anyway. So it was like a smart move to go there.
Now, when it comes to this personality, the smiling, the dancing, things of that nature, would you say that was something you were born with, had from the start, so to speak, or was that something that maybe you were influenced to do? Or...
Yeah, maybe a little bit influenced because I was always hyper and energetic. But when I started opening myself to like hike it. Like I remember my best friend Evan would be like, "Oh, let's go for a hike," and I'm like, "Black people don't hike. What do you mean?" I used to be like that, and he's like, "Just try it."
You're not even black. Okay, so black people. Okay, so it looks like Evan could be a white guy, but I want to know Evan's name because he just said Evan.
It's fun. It's dope. So I started becoming more involved in nature. So I went hiking. I actually really enjoyed it. And I started going to like festivals, and I really enjoyed it. And that's what really brought me out because I'm like, man, I love to dance, and I get to just be myself here.
When it comes to Evan, do you remember how you two first met? The very first time.
We actually met at a party. And I was just dancing. Like I said, I always danced though. That never changed. I always danced. And I met him because two girls were crushing on him. And they're like, "Oh yeah, that dude in the back in the room, he's, so good looking." And then I was dancing and he came up to me. He's like, "Hey man, you're a good dancer." And I'm like, "Hey, that's what's up." But we didn't really get close till him and other friends, we went on a Cali trip and it was so lit. It was dope. And that's when we started becoming close after that.
So do you remember what age this was in your life when you first initially meet him at this party?
Yeah, it was like 25. It was like when I first moved to Arizona. That's the thing about me. I feel like I have like a type of personality that I'm easy to just, want to hang out with, I guess. So like once I started just meeting a lot of people when I moved to Arizona.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out who the hell is Evan. Okay. Online. Evan. Who the hell is Evan? That's what I gotta find out. I want to make before I say he's whitey. I want to make sure. Uh-oh. It might be. It might be. Hold on. I think I found him. Why we can't just get his name? It keeps saying his show. What the hell is it? Okay, here we go. Yeah, nah, it's I don't know. Okay, I think it's Evan Spalding. I think that's who he is. I want to make sure though. I want to be a responsible journalist, right? I want to be a trusted source. If I say it, it's a fact. I don't want to be like those guys that be treating us sheep fake news. We just said Evan, and there's a bunch of Evans out there. So that's because you found an Evan, don't mean that's the right Evan. Okay, so Evan Spalding. Let me read it with you guys. Evan Spalding is a media professional and radio host who operates under the brand. Yeah, that's him, Evan the Show. He is closely associated with GodRadio1.com. Here, he serves as a lead personality and a content creator, focusing on gospel and soul music. Okay, key connections. God Radio 1 Spalding hosts and produces content for his platform, often interviewing major figures in the music industry. Big Groove. This likely refers to Big Groove Entertainment or the Big Groovy family. The community. I don't know. I don't know. It might not. It might be the wrong guy. Might be the wrong guy. Right, might be the wrong guy. But it okay. So the Evan that was connected with him was supposed to be Evan the Show, and Evan Spalding is Evan the Show. So before we jump out the window, family, let's get this right. I need to know. Let me look at the chat. See what y'all know. What research y'all did. What research y'all did on this guy? I need to know. That boy like boys. He's so aware of certain black stereotypes. Yeah, exactly. An all male party. He said that. He met a dude dancer. Yeah, I know. That's crazy. Hey, you're a good dancer. Hey, take my number. And you know how these non FBAs be worshiping white T man. Evan the Show. Let me see. Nah, that can't be it. Damn, so many clout chasers out here. There's so many like figures out here. Damn, I can't find this guy. Shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wonder if Evan said, "Yo, you can't take that name, the Grooving Gorilla, bro. We're gonna be canceled." Evan is straight white supremacist. Okay. Mm. So it looks like I found an Evan Spalding. He's definitely melanated, but he look like a little zesty. What's up, Chad?
Yeah. I just wanted to caution you, don't do the Michael Jordan prison thing.
The who?
Uh, I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago, there
Oh,
was
that's
like,
fake
yeah,
news.
no,
Yeah, nah,
uh,
that's a white guy. Yeah, they
yeah, I
talking about a
know,
white.
yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, just do your research.
Oh
Don't do
yeah, no,
that.
you already know. Yeah, you already know. I looked into that. Like, oh man, yeah, these guys, these fake guys, man. There's a white guy named Michael Jordan who owns
Because
stock in a
yo, for
prison.
like a half a day, I was mad at Michael Jordan. And some said, let me look. And if you do a half a Google search, you
Right,
found
right.
out that is not the Michael Jordan that owned private
Yeah.
prison. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna jump back down. But yeah,
All right,
I
thank
just
you,
wanted
man.
to
Yeah,
say
that
that.
is funny. Yeah, so the Evan Show guy, this guy, let me play his audio. See if he's zesty. He looks zesty. Oh my God, dude, the corny ass music.
Photo shoot and a free EPK. What's an EPK? An electronic press kit. You could win this right here. I got it written down right here. We're gonna read it. Upside down. Okay, you could read it. You could get a music video, a photo shoot, and an EPK, an electronic press kit that I.
I mean, it might be a black guy. It might be a black guy. Okay. Yeah, but black exploitation, right? Coming from people voluntarily. Hold on. So FBA gatekeepers he did a live, a video, maybe a live. It said, "Are FBAs being paid to be divisive?" So I wonder if he's touching on that chick.
Can I
At
ask you
all.
guys a question?
Where you from?
Ethiopia.
You born in America?
No.
Okay, no. Okay, I understand his title. It's not where I'm at. His title is like tethers are saying FBAs are being paid to be divisive. Okay, I see where he's going. Yeah, nah, he ain't where I'm at right now. Calling out these so-called FBA spaces who are doing black exploitation. They got FBAs arguing with tethers, and they both look crazy. Okay, and that's part of that black exploitation because we're not. These people are claiming FBA, and on her show, all they do is yell and call names and go back and forth with tethers. Like there's no learning moment, there's no teaching moment. It's just making FBAs, all of us, look horrible. You dig? I'm gonna start saying Native Black American. I'm an NBA. Get away from that name for a little while stuff die down, because they about to start lumping people up with these agents out here that's purposely exploiting FBA and making us look like we're just a hate group and a cult. You dig? And I don't want to be associated with those people, those YNs on TikTok, and those fake FBA people on TikTok that say they FBA. I'm saying I'm FBA, and I gotta be connected to that shit. Yeah, you got to clean that up, man. Because I ain't trying to take a bad look because some dusty people who are suspect. All the content is making us look bad, exploiting us. We're just arguing over and over and over at tethers who are just gaslighting. Yeah. Dang, it's 10 o'clock. That's it. I thought that said 9:37. Yeah, that Michael Jordan live was going around for a minute. Yeah, I had debunked that some years ago. I think like during the pandemic or before the pandemic, I had addressed that. Yeah, that was hilarious. Um, Let me switch to my phone. All right, let me see. Wait. Let me see if I got any audio. Okay. Let me see if I got any audio. Oh yeah, okay. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, man. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. All right. Oh shit. Before I leave here, bingo. That's right. That's the right guy. Isn't he? Isn't he a tether? Black people don't go hiking. That's cosplaying. Right. Come on, man. Dude saying like straight like yeah, he's playing the whole role. Yeah, Charleston Wright be right sometimes. Yeah, he's a wild card. Charleston White is a wild card. Can't trust him. He's too unpredictable. What? Oh, Yeah, Charleston White is too unpredictable. All right. Okay. Anything out here? Anything out here? Damn. All right, nothing else to see. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, exploitation, man. We're at it. We're here. The people are claiming to be FBA, and they are in these FBA spaces like we are, but they are not conducting themselves like us. They are not having these discussions to edify the masses. They're, when we have discussions, when I have discussions with Tethers, when Tariq, Jason Black, and Dennis Sperling, whoever else, Afro Elite, when we have discussions with Tethers, it's to edify us and whoever else is out there watching the video, right? Because what we want to do is debunk any notion that we are a cult or a hate group. That's why when people call here, I'm not gonna do to call you a name because you have an accent. You dig? We're gonna talk first, and once you cut me off, if you're disrespectful, all that stuff, then I'm gonna get on you. But as long as they're cool and calm, yeah, I'm cool and calm. We can have a civil conversation about FBA talking points. You feel me? Because that's why they're in our spaces. They're in our spaces because they might have a question, a comment, or they want some smoke. They want to challenge us on some things, right? Some things like this. I say the only black people, officially, the only official black people. How about that? You got unofficial and you got official. Maybe I should change the language up. The only official black people, the only legitimate black people are black Americans. Any other people who claiming to be black, they are illegitimate, unofficial. Because you are black because black, you're stamped by black people. If white people stamp your blackness, you're not black. Okay, and that's the thing we're having here. All of these non-FBAs, their blackness is stamped by white people. So much so they're not even how are you black and you're not ethnically black? I don't even like yeah, do y'all get that? What the hell is race? How are you racially black? That's some stuff white people made up. And say, okay, all you guys are black under this race thing. A new category. Because they're not black nationally, they're not black ethnically. You dig? They're not black continentally. Once again, Africans are African continentally. They're Nigerian, some of them nationality or nationally, and then they're Igbo, right? Ethnically. So 3 chances, no blackness. The island, they're islanders, island boy, right? They're Jamaican, 2, Caribbean, and West Indian, 4. Where did you become black? Oh, white folks made up a category and say, hey, here you go. You're gonna be black racially. Okay, so what are black Americans? Are we black racially and ethnically? And then you have Tether say, well, no, ethnically you're African American. No, because African American is used as a race as well. You guys are African American. Okay, if we're ethnically African American, then why do you call yourselves African American? And why can you be called African American? If that's an ethnic term, that means nobody could join it. You're born into it. lineage wise, not even like a recent birth. This is something that was born into you. You don't be born into it. It was born into you. Idiot. You feel me? This is something born into you. That's why we ask, in what sense are you black? Because the white man said it? Yeah, nah. Yeah, but I'm gonna think of a better term. So officially black, unofficially black, legitimately black. I'm gonna think of something more powerful to say. Because you dig racial you dig white, I'm gonna come up with a funny phrase how they're black. Like, yeah, y'all blackness is white tea approved. That's y'all blackness. But yeah, so the black exploitation, this guy run stupid. Black exploitation is on high right now. It's tethers, it's white tea supremacists, and it's some people who say they're FBA who are in FBA spaces. And all I'm saying is if you wanna promote that toxicity, take FBA off it. Just say African American. Take FBA off it. Say African American. Because, eventually I'm going to call out by name eventually. And, I'm going to need support. I'm going to need other content creators to call it out. Like, yeah, that's setting us back. Her and Gorilla Groovin, Groovin Gorilla. Like, these folks are setting us back, man. And I don't take that lightly at all. They are setting us back, exploiting us. Like, okay, when you get done, think about this. When you get done with your content, when you get done dancing, how do that affect Black Americans? Is it in a positive way or a negative way? Like, that's the way you got to look at it. And like, I remember I used to make decisions. Like, let's say I'm like, I'm gonna run to the store real fast. I don't need my phone. And then I would sit there and say, Ron, how how does that work for you positively? Like, is that a positive thing to leave your phone home, or could that be negative? Like, which one is more likely to be negative or positive? Then I grab the phone, like, because my ego be like, nah, I'm good, I'm just going around the corner. But I would ask myself, why would I do something that have a better chance of negatively impacting me rather than positively? So you got to think about that with content creation. Okay, that's why I don't like to get on people too badly. It's like, how does that help me in my image, like the way I want to be perceived? That's why Chad, I've been like so like calm and cool. I've been trying my best. I'm like, you know what, people are going to use me yelling and cussing at folks as my image, so let me go ahead and just calm that down and be poised. You feel me? Like, I control me, not I control my image, not them, basically. Oh, mama. Yeah, I control my image, not them. Type time. You feel me? So when the dude is dancing, the grooving gorilla, when you're done dancing, does that make Black Americans look great, or does it take away our greatness? It's like, dude, come on, man. That doesn't add to our greatness. So I mean, it's that simple. It's that simple. When you judge things, you got to judge it like, does that make us look great or less great? When you watch content creations for FBA spaces, when they get done, do Black Americans look better as a result of this or worse? So when old girl be having us act a fool, which I'm gonna play a little bit, not too much, because I don't plan on being live. When I go live this late, it's to reach out to the family, sure, briefly. Because I was supposed to do TikTok, but when I seen old boy was in hot water from Black Americans for like making us look horrible, like minstrels, like setting us back 100 years. I felt like that was more needed than a TikTok random live. You feel me? So yeah, like when these TikTok spaces or whatever FBA spaces end, do we look better as a people? Like, is that helping our cause to be seen as not as cult members and hate group, or is that feeding into that narrative? Like, that's what we got to ask ourselves, man. And if that's feeding into the narrative, we got to call it out, and we can't afraid to be called out because that's us. Like, that's us on the line. That person can like become, they can switch up at any time, and then we're stuck with that image forever. You dig? So now I want to call that out. A said, nah, no, that's some agent type behavior there. You're exploiting us for money. Like, really, like, that's factual. Like, these people are saying the worst things about us, and meanwhile, while they talking trash about us, she's clapping her hands because they sending her gifts and shit. Like, well, hold on. He just called us the worst, lazy, no good scoundrels, and you over here clapping your hands because you're getting gifts. Like, wait, like, yo, what? No, nobody sees this. Like, everybody, and then like, why are people on the panel in the first place? If she's that toxic, like, why is all the FBAs wanting to go there? Like, why are y'all rushing to be disrespected by tethers? That other part is making me like, oh, what? Like, why FBAs love to? Some FBAs love abuse. Straight disrespecting us in our face, not even hiding it. And we see clapping because she getting gifts and stuff like that. We can't see that. All right, now we can't be stupid now. I know we on this FBA thing, we on code, but now we ain't stupid though. We ain't letting 19Z's is FBA and so is Professor Smalls. You dig? But we called him out, for bad behavior. Like, how is she any different? Because she not directly cussing us out? Like, her content is cussing us out. Content made us look like Gorilla Groove and Gorilla. That's her content. Guys looking like that, Groove and Gorilla. Like, we're a bunch of Groove and Gorillas out here, based on her content. Hold on 1 second. What do you expect to happen? What do you expect to happen if you got FBAs on a live, a TikTok space, and you're allowing tethers 3 minutes of time to say the most disrespectful things towards us? I mean, eventually we're gonna crash out, and we're gonna go tit for tat. We're gonna start cussing them out eventually. You dig? We're gonna go low like them eventually. Like, what? Like, how you can't see that? But they see it. She's clapping while they send her gifts and shit while they disrespect us. They could disrespect us for a price. Okay, tethers, you can't disrespect FBAs without sending me gifts and the monies and stuff. All right, I'm gonna kick y'all off, but if y'all start sending gifts and stuff, I will let y'all say what y'all gotta say. Say what you want to say for a gift. Nah, that is not the FBA spirit, family. I don't know what the hell she is, but that ain't FBA. I'm gonna tell you straight up, that ain't FBA. That is not the FBA glow. What she's doing is the tether glow. Like, she's flagging. She's flagging, off sides, you dig? holding. False start. Traveling. Yeah, she's flagging, man. And we got to call it out. The same way we called out Big Gorilla Grooving. He was flagging. Yeah, we got to call it out, man. Yeah, we got to get a hold of it, man. If we don't get a hold of it, yeah, those Pan-African, everybody who we cook is going to see our new image, how the media and everybody's portraying us, and they're going to further portray us like that, and they're going to be getting their revenge. Yeah, man. It's getting ugly. Getting Bubba Sparks ugly, man. And I don't like it. I don't know if the late crew was here. I know some of y'all was with me in the morning, in the early afternoon, late afternoon, but I'm not sure if all of y'all was around. In case you like, what am I talking about? Hold on, family. In case you want to know, what am I talking about? I got you. Fresh always. Yeah, they're flagging, man. She is a safe place for tethers. Exactly. She's like, yo, family, keep in mind, they had no spaces. All their spaces were dry. I will talk about it. I say FBAs, don't go to their spaces. Yeah, don't go there to be nosy. Going there being nosy is gonna get them what they're looking for: clout, attention, and to a tether, there's no such thing as bad attention. All he wants is numbers, and then they'll get their numbers up, and they'll be loud. Then there'll be another conscious flee. It's like 19 Z's. Like, nah, don't help no other tethers or no other haters of FBA get their numbers up. So tethers struggle. Tethers struggle to like get numbers. Okay. So their best hope was so now they were forced. Now look, family, now because they can't get their own numbers up, now they're forced to join our spaces, FBA spaces. They'll call in Tariq. They'll call in this person, that person. They'll call in me. Okay. So they'll call in me and whoever else because they want to be seen and heard. But we control them. No, we force them to have a real conversation. Ain't none of that calling us names and none of that. That's not gonna work. You kick right off. Bye. So they were forced to have a serious conversation and get cooked. Okay. Well, that's out the door because now they're like, oh shit, there's a TikTok space trying to force his way on YouTube, trying to debo his way on YouTube to give these tethers a platform on TikTok and YouTube. Is that the goal? The goal is to get your YouTube channel up, get it popular, and then start doing spaces on TikTok, I guess in the morning and YouTube in the night. And platforming tethers on TikTok and YouTube to say the most disrespectful things. Oh, it's not my job to correct them. That's your job. So it's not your. So there's no kind. So you don't have no accountability. You can platform these guys to say the most craziest things, and you just hands off. It's up to the people on the panel Chick lost her damn mind, yeah. Chick lost all of her sense. Chick lost all of her sense talking that crazy stuff. And I'm like really shocked because I'm like new to TikTok. But it's TikTokers who, you know what I mean, some FBAs who knew about her. Nah, family, everybody who's kinfolk ain't kinfolk. And just because they claim FBA, we got a lot of people who claim to be FBA. We got tethers who claim FBA. Just because you claim FBA, you don't get a pass. You don't get a pass to disrespect the lineage. Feel me? Don't try to give nobody a free pass because they claim to be FBA to disrespect the lineage. We call out everything. And it ain't gotta be loud and crazy. We give them a little nudge, like, hey, in the comment section, like, hey, partner, yo, you tripping. When you said this or you allowed that tether to do this, bro, you off cold, man. Fix that. Give him a little nudge, man. Like a little warning. Yo, hey. That ain't cool, man. I see what you're doing, but it ain't helping the cause. Like you're just clickbait. You don't have no real talent. You don't have no real skill. You don't have no real information. Like nobody's rocking with you because they like you. They rocking with you because you're toxic and they like toxicity. But if you go live by yourself with no guests, you couldn't move the crowd. You have absolutely nothing to say. If she went live by herself with no tethers on there, who gonna tune in? She has nothing to say, and she could speak on all the titles and subjects she got, topics she got. She'd be boring as hell. You feel me, fam? Keep it real. That chick would have nothing to say. No stories, no life example, no nothing. Just dry. And I peeped that too. Like, wait a minute, you a host, but you don't know shit? So okay, so what if a tether get on there that's kind of clever? What if a clever tether with the funny Charlie Kirk stats come on there and no FBAs can handle that person? Because you sure can't. So now what? The person just gets it off and then keep going because there's no rebuttal. So they go again. And she be having 8-hour shows. So they just get to embarrass us and talk the most. Nah, that ain't P. You dig? We ain't doing that. Yeah. Again, I'm a pattern guy. I watch I was doing reviews on her stuff. At the same time, I was doing Hood Smart, and both of them were doing subjects on black. That's what really caught my interest. Hood Smart did a couple of videos on black, who's not, and Tether's called in, and she did a couple of shows about who's black and who's not. And what I was noticing, like, wow, like these Tethers get a lot of time to just spew hate. Like they're not even bringing information at all or trying to. Just spewing hate. A tether says, well, if you look up black in a dictionary, it doesn't say ethnicity. It says race. So therefore, black's not an ethnicity. African American is. It's like, dude, do you know what an ethnicity is? Like, why don't you define ethnicity? Don't define black. Define ethnicity. And then define ethnic group. Are you dumb? What are you talking about? Black's not an ethnicity. Are you dumb? If you look in a dictionary for black, and it only has it as a race. That does not mean it's not an ethnicity, you dummy. Like nobody can tell you not to name yourself. That's the whole point. So they're not going to put. Why would they? But again, like disrespectful tethers, hateful tethers, they want to. What they're doing is, I told you, I was the first to say this. I was the first to say what they're trying to do is make us African American, wink, wink, and they're trying to make themselves black. These are the same people who say they're not black, they're African. Okay, oh y'all could be black, y'all lost. Black means lost people who don't know who don't know where their homeland is. They don't know who they are, and it also represents no culture. To them, that's what black was. People who didn't know their homeland and people who had no culture. They said, I'm not that. I know my culture. I'm Igbo. They was all proud to be there, proud to. That's why we asked them, what is your black culture? And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a checklist on tethers who say they're black. Things to ask them about blackness. One is like, what is your black culture? You're black. What's your black culture? What's your black politics? And it's gonna go back to they're gonna say Igbo. They're gonna say Jamaican. It's like, oh, so you ask them, do you have black culture? Or do you have Jamaican culture? Do you have black politics? Do you have Jamaican politics? Where you getting at, nigga? Yeah, just follow my logic. The line of questioning. Do you have black economics in Jamaica, or do you have Jamaican economics? Do you have a black government in Jamaica, or do you have a Jamaican government? Do you have a black flag as your national flag? Do you have a Jamaican flag? Is your language black or is it Jamaican? Like, come on, man. Is it Jamaican food? Your restaurant is Jamaican food, or is it black food? Like, come on, son. No way. No way this milk bad. It says May 15th. About to say. I had to take another sip to make sure. About to say, I know you lying. I take a quick smell. My nose be deceiving me sometimes. My nose gave me sour energy. You gotta do a taste test. You know, you put like a little bit. That sourness is terrible. That sour taste, so put a little bit in a cup, little tiny bit. And then taste it. Yo, I gotta find my glasses for real. Cause when I'm on my phone, when it gets a certain time, I don't know if y'all the same way, but it gets a certain time. What's her name? Her name? No, 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 no. Love something. Yeah, I'm gonna play her video. You're gonna see. I'm gonna play her video so y'all can see what I'm saying. So I know her as Love something. I don't know the Lavine, something like that. Cause she changes it. It was Love Vine. And I think she changed to Love World, Love's World, or something like that. But I'm gonna play the video, so we'll see for sure. I want y'all to witness the disrespect that she allowed tethers to do at the expense of clicks and views and money. They send her gifts and things like that. Yeah. I got an issue with that. I got an issue with people selling out our lineage for a bag because we seen that play before, and that ended up with the largest human trafficking known to mankind. And then the second time we were used for a bag was the white team man in this country. You dig? So, and when people exploiting some money is never it's never a good sign. Something horrible always is at the other end of that. I wonder if my glasses in my jacket inside pocket. That's where I would normally keep it. Let me see. Hell to the no. God damn. I'm like desperately looking for my glasses. Cause when I don't know if it happened with you guys, but as the day, as the night comes, my eyes cannot see that little ass. It gets worse. Right now, I'm desperately looking for my glasses. I found my watch. I was looking for. Found the watch. Damn. I'll look tomorrow. I'll do the thorough look tomorrow. Yeah, but I'm gonna finish playing some of the video so you can see what people doing. Like I said, I don't mind if she changed the name. Stop saying FBAs and say African American versus immigrants. Because she got us like we're just against the world. Like we're just a bitter hate group who just hate on everybody. She got FBA versus immigrants, FBAs versus Latinos, FBAs versus Pan-Africans. Like we're versus everybody. So she got us painted in like the attacking position. What people say, all FBAs do is attack people. Well, the way she framed her videos, like we're always against somebody. We're always versing somebody. I don't like that. Like I don't like that. That is like dangerous language. That's like saying that's literally saying that we have an issue with people. Everybody actually. We can't get along with nobody. Like we're starting trouble. It's like she's feeding into she's feeding the the rhetoric and we're a hate group and this and that. She's feeding into that. All right, let me find this video. Okay. All right. Got that out the way, that out the way. Oh boy. Bang, 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 like pops. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm ready. All right, here we are. I found it. Okay, let me go to my history. One of those videos. Okay, so bang is over here somewhere. Yeah, I've been sneezing all day, yo. That's something I rarely do, and it's been just okay. Here we go. I found it.
Before as was born, I'm a naturalized citizen. Okay? I didn't come here to disrespect you or anything. So when you open your stinking mouth to talk, watch your mouth. Okay?
How old are you, sir?
The
How
reason
old
why
are you?
we here,
Greg,
we're not here to
let
give
him
you a
explain. You got the final say. Go ahead, Eric.
Now, this guy, like family, he's not. I mean, he's talking all that crazy stuff. What is the point? Like, we're being greater by this guy just talking trash about us? Like, how is this beneficial to the lineage? Like, how is this, like, what is this?
We didn't come here to take your resources.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, this is really like Mortal Kombat, like Street Fighter. Round 1, fight. And she just sit back and just laugh. Like she's right now. She sit back and people send her gifts and stuff, money, whatever. And round 1, fight. Okay, FBAs and tethers, go fight. Let me just sit back and I mean, god damn. Really? Sit back and fight tethers and FBAs. I'll just sit back and watch. Entertain me.
I love black Americans, but you are the biggest problem because you don't learn nothing. If you want Africans to go tell the military in Africa, U.S. military in Africa, to move from Africa. Then we can leave.
Okay, I don't know what this tether talking about, but he's gaslighting. Hey, bro, you're dusty. The military is protecting their investment they did with your country. Okay, you remember how you tell us talk to our government? No, you talk to your government. No Western power is over there forcibly. They did deals with your piece of shit governments, your desperate governments. Okay.
I'll let.
All right, thank you. Final say, Greg.
All right, here you blithering idiot. Your country asked our fucking military to be there, number one.
Now look, family. So the FBA guy starts off, you blibbering idiot, and as he's being vile, okay, being toxic like that guy, they're just throwing insults at each other, just rock throwing contests, pissing contests. While they're doing that, look, she's back there clapping because they're sending her gifts. Like, I wasn't lying. I'm telling you, like, hey, y'all go fight and be toxic while I make money off your toxicity. Look at this.
Africa, to move from Africa, then we can leave. I'll let.
All right, thank you. Final say, Greg.
All right, here you blithering idiot. Your country asked our fucking military to be there, number one.
Okay, so while she's clapping, that's because people are sending her gifts. It's like, I mean, so she's incentivized to keep doing this because she's getting paid. Like she's getting there's benefits from this. She's just clapping, sitting back, stress-free, right? People, the panels, both sides, stressed out, cussing each other out, calling each other names, roasting each other, disrespecting each other. While she sit back there and clap her hands from gifts, like this is. I mean, come on. This is exploitation. Okay, this is no different than a Shade Room, World Star, all that shit. This is that. This is a social media version, modern time version of that.
Stupid motherfucker. Number two,
your country asked me to be
How
here.
How old are you? I just want to hear your age.
Now remember, when the FBA guy cut in on the African tether, he was told don't do that. So now it's the FBA guy turn to rebuttal, and he's not rebutting. He just hurling more insults to the other guy, just toxic shit. And now the African guy's cutting in, and she's just back there, clapping for more gifts.
Age. Your number age. How old are you, Eric? How old?
I can tell you, I've been here before your ass.
How old are you, Eric?
You don't ask me how old I am.
Are you, Eric?
You can't ask me how old I am.
How old are you,
And how
Eric?
old are you?
Eric,
You answer me and I'll answer you.
You said you were here before me, sir. So I'm asking you, how old are
What
you?
year was you born, brother?
Donna, I want to know your age.
I want to know your age.
See, once again, here's a stupid, hypocritical African, don't even know his age, probably born on January 1st, 1999. That was probably your
That's
date
when you
of
was
birth,
born?
you dumbass
I was here in
African. Shut up, man. You
1989.
can't even answer the guy.
You see it, right? They're cussing each other out. Toxic, nothing to learn. How just making the FBAs look better. We're looking terrible. And she's back there clapping for gifts on the expense of selling out the lineage. Making us look crazy as hell on social media.
1980.
Or it used to be just TikTok. Now she snuck her way into YouTube. So she got looking dumb on TikTok and YouTube. The same videos, right? The same video is poisoning the well twice. On TikTok, this is the same content. TikTok, she's poisoning us on TikTok. She's poisoning us on YouTube. Trying to give us a horrible image, a hate group, a cult.
And you want to sit here and chastise me? You just got your eating goofy ass over here, and now you want to preach to me about history? You don't know nothing. You are an ignorant, another ignorant, lazy African who couldn't straighten this country out and had to flee here and use up our fucking resources to establish yourself. Leave me the fuck alone, you
All right,
dust
you
bunny.
ready for your question, Eric? I mean, Greg, not Eric. Greg, you ready for your question? Okay.
Oh, I got a 10-minute restriction, so I'm gonna go down.
Yeah. Now, how the hell is that, family? How is that beneficial for us? How is that making us look better? Doing anything what we're doing. Now, how is that helping the cause? How is this space helping the cause? They just hurl insults. There's no learning lesson, nothing. This is the same as grooving gorilla.
Am I able to say something, or I just gotta wait in queue?
Yeah, you gotta wait. What was you trying to say, beloved?
I wanna add to the conversation.
Oh yeah, it's an order. Then you gotta wait. I thought it was a burning desire or something.
There is, because there's a lot of comments being made that I would like to also add to.
But is this something? Is this something you can on when your turn comes? It's really.
The very ignorant dude that was just talking with his hands on his hip that just dropped down, the very flamboyant dude. I wanted to address him personally, right? So
hey, dude, don't do that. Be a whole man. He ain't here. Don't do that.
Oh, I didn't know.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Sound like you talk with your hands on the hips too.
Y'all. Hold on. I got this. It is Kalushi turn. We won't skip over Kalushi. Go ahead, Kalushi. You want to address?
So people Tether just raising their hand to be disrespectful. And she's like, oh no, it's order. We gotta get these tethers in. Gotta get my gifts. They're paying to talk about you FBAs. Gotta get them more.
Right.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that opportunity. First of all, I want to.
Told you, you know, it was a tether. He didn't send his gift, man. You better let this boy talk.
Say, a lot of things have been spoken. First of all,
how am I being skipped for Kalushi again? Kalushi, do you mind yielding for me?
Hold on.
Okay, thank you for coming, beloved. You should watch down before I drop you. I'm gonna let you know. First, okay. I'm not gonna drop you. I'm trying to be calm and zen tonight, okay? But when the person has a turn, hold on, I'm explaining it to you. I understand.
And our FBA sisters be really mad because it seems like this narrative it goes when there's the women involved with men arguing all day long, it's just toxic. You know, they back there, oh, we had a fight. And it's more instigation. There's no like resolution. There's no order. I'm gonna let these men just fight, act a fool while I'm entertained. Like women should really be disrespected at this. 'Cause it's a bad look. It's a bad look. Sitting there and just, oh, okay, like, and they fighting over this. I mean, I'm at loss for words, man. This is really pissing me off.
Let me explain it to you, okay? So, like it's Kalushi turn right now. After Kalushi addresses, hold on, Kalushi. After Kalushi addresses the prompt, he has 2 minutes to give his thought or his submission on the prompt. And
He has 2 minutes, and no matter how disrespectful he is, he has 2 minutes.
after he gives his submission, I asked, does anyone have any rebuttals? At that time, what you just heard was Kalushi had a rebuttal for Greg. So it wasn't his turn, it was rebuttals, okay? Now it's his actual turn. Do that make sense to you, beloved?
I'm tracking. My apologies.
And then she called people beloved.
Oh, that's okay. All right, go ahead, Kalushi.
Okay, thank you, my beloved brother, beloved, I think. First of all, I say we have a lot of respect for our Black Americans. That's one thing they should know. Even if we are arguing on this platform, it doesn't mean that we hate each other.
Yes, it does.
It's just a conversation to make each one.
No, stop. It's toxic as shit, bro. You on this panel, and you're not FBA. You are definitely an op. Stop it.
Understand his or her own diversity and where they came from. First of all, black, neither black or African or whatever. It's like same kids with different mothers. We came from same father but different mothers.
Yo, we don't come from nothing where you came from, my guy. Stop the cap. You're flagging.
That's why you are here in America. I am back in Africa. So the only misconception.
Wait, you sold us to America. We're here because of you. What type of brother is that?
Concept here is, how did we from Africa come here and start disrespecting you guys the way you think? First of all, we don't do that. What we do, we come here in the US and work hard and achieve what we want and then go.
They always, I mean, that is the most disrespectful comment that an immigrant could ever say towards anybody American, white or black. You work hard, so what do we do? And what is this work hard? What are you talking about? You guys scam. You come over illegally. Like, you got lazy as shit. You work hard.
Back. As all you know, if you go out, you have to come.
Yeah, I'm in Jersey. I've been in companies where I was me and a few others, only black people, a bunch of Hispanics. They didn't work hard. The laziest shit in there. Are you kidding me?
You have to go back home. That's one thing. Secondly, Africa has a lot of things to offer. You guys should take a plane ticket, a flight ticket, and go to Africa and see what Africa is.
If it had a lot to offer, you guys wouldn't be over here. Okay? You'd be taking advantage of those offers. Miss me.
Made of. You should get out of this little box that you guys are in of thinking that Africa, we live in trees, we walk with.
Hey, man, you guys use the bathroom on the side of the road, my guy. That ain't far from living in a tree.
Lions, we are so backward. We are not. That's why you guys can't do without Africa, for your information, because a lot of resources that comes here are from Africa. The continent of Africa generates a lot of things, and that's why you guys create conflicts in Africa for you guys to take the minerals out of that continent. So the thing.
Nobody's taking nothing out of that continent. You guys sold everything, even us. You sell your valuables. You don't put your valuables. You don't value your valuables. You sell them. You're a greedy bunch of people.
Thing is, let's respect each other. Let's love each other. The only thing we can say, we are all brothers, but from different mothers. That's the only difference we have.
Stop flagging, bro.
But other than that, we should respect each other as we respect you guys. Thank you.
All right. Anybody have any rebuttals for Kalushi?
Absolutely.
Indigenous? All right, go
I
ahead,
got one.
Indigenous. In helicopter, go ahead, Indigenous.
All right. So they understand that they came here through the civil rights struggle, the Naturalization and Immigration Act, right? And so they would just admit that they keep continuing to have this influx of invasion, turning immigration into invasion. Okay. They came here to join a struggle, but they will tell you, oh, we didn't come for that. We came to work, right? And they're showing that. They're talking about, oh, we should take a plane trip to Africa. Ain't nobody trying to go to Africa, dude. We got a zoo in every damn city. Out of 54 countries over there, 23 are developed. 23. That's less than 50%. Electricity is definitely a problem over there. They up here talking about Ghana and all this kind of thing. They probably flooded that town because they did it before, 80,000 people to build Lake Volta. And they talking about the minerals that are being taken. Those minerals ain't being taken. Those people over there cannot refine those minerals.
Yo, they're always lying. I mean, I can't befriend nobody from over there because they lie too much. Nobody's taking nothing. Yo, you see, the average FBA knows that. Nobody's taking nothing from Africa.
Africa is definitely minerally rich, but they have no technology or education to refine them. So European or West countries come in there, build refineries, and then they trade it in for things like training them to refine their own stuff.
Yep.
That's how it works. Ain't nobody taking anything from them. And it's embarrassing to continue to say that someone can come into a continent of over a billion so-called black, over a billion people and take.
That was 2 minutes. I mean, how much time they get? You just interrupt them, land your plane.
Something from y'all. That's weak. I land my plane.
Final say, Kalushi.
Wait, so he gets another round?
My final say is, I think the guy is misinformed. We don't let him not say that we don't have that education to refine things. It's because when we want to do that, they will always create conflict for us to fight so that they can.
Wait, who is creating conflict for you to fight? Wait, you just said they steal it. He cooked you in that. Nobody steal nothing from you. You offer it up because you can't do nothing with it. So now they offer conflict for you to fight. Come on, man. Y'all still 2026. Y'all falling for white man tactics.
Rob us of that mineral. It is plain. It's on a plain white page. So let him not try and create propaganda of saying that, oh, you guys are not educated. That's why you don't refine your minerals. We do refine our minerals, but what do you guys do? You create conflict in Africa. You create wars in Africa so that we don't get to each other and we can do nothing.
Yeah, they just, where you gonna land this plane? Yeah, these guys got a bunch of excuses of why they just can't do shit in Africa. It's pathetic, man. It's pathetic. A gazillion excuses why he just fell and can't develop Africa. The white man, oh my God.
ARs is WARs. I love TikTok shop. If you do not know, if you're not TikTok friendly with the language, please do not grab a mic, okay? Go ahead, land your plane, Kalushi.
Yeah. So let him not be misinformed of like we don't have education. Let him go to Africa. I remember when this guy went to Africa, I show speed. Everyone was amazed how Africa is.
Oh, stop
the misinformation that these guys got in the late
Land your plane,
50s.
Kalushi. You got another rebuttal.
Now his king is
your rebuttal.
Yeah, he said two things that I wanted to rebut. The first thing he said is that we got the same mother. No, sir. An alligator and a crocodile do not come from the same egg, player. Okay, we are the alligator. Y'all are the crocodile. Okay, we are not the same, dog. All right. Second thing is our mother can feed us. America can feed us. We ain't over here starving. Most of America feeds Africa too. Y'all motherland can't feed y'all, bro. So y'all are not the mother of me. Cause my mama could take care of me, okay? And the second thing you said is y'all.
Hey, look, here she go back there waving at gifts and stuff. I mean, this is sad. She created these toxic spaces to I mean, it's no way she's gonna last. It's too obvious. She doesn't even hide it. She back, look. She created a toxic, hostile environment. Nobody can deny that. This space, as you guys are hearing, now this is 3 hours in. Okay, I didn't play in what, damn it, 3 hours already. This is a 4-hour toxic, hostile environment that she let go on until it wasn't toxic no more, until gifts started stop. When gifts stopped coming, she ended the line. Okay, everybody, all right, mid-sentence. Okay, all right, you're done. Okay, land your plane. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. I'm gonna try to be toxic again. And here's the thing. Here's a trick. This is why she pulls it off every time, because FBAs be like thirsty, like out there trying to attack tethers. So her platform is like tether friendly, tether safe. So they're gonna be there, right? So the FBAs who looking for smoke see them over there and they just pull up, and then that's how she get it. Okay, but it's very disgusting. And she back there collecting gifts, exploiting us, making us look like savages, and shit starters, xenophobic people. Well, she sat there and collect gifts, and she's supposed to be FBA. It's no way she's FBA. And if she is, again, like that, if she is, she has a boyfriend or girlfriend who's not FBA.
Take resources? No, sir. Y'all sell your resources, okay? And you're not talking to a panel of the people that own the mining companies, or people that own all of those things. You're talking to a group of FBAs that do not leave our homelands, according to you, but how are we going to be the ones to take your resources, right? And if you say y'all are the ones taking our resources.
She's not listening to anything being said. She's focusing on comments and gifts. Yeah.
On a panel full of FBA. Can you name who? Which FBA person is over there taking y'all's resources? And I'm a land.
Kalushi, final say.
They got the final say again?
Thank y'all for the
Yeah. My final say is.
Yeah, she should be demonetized. You're out there. Yeah, there's no way she's gonna last. This will not be monetized long. Like, this is literally profiting off of a toxic, hostile environment.
Simple. Africa.
Like, there's no, like, a real host would tone it down and have people relax, get out their feelings. Let's just be more historically correct, accurate. Let's be more informational, evidence-based. Tone it down. Okay. But her space is not for that. It's to be toxic. That's why she don't tone it down and get to some real information. It's just babbling, hateful babbling on both sides. We look bad, tethers look like tethers. It's just look crazy. This is there's no room for this right now. Like, we don't need this right now. Like, we're still trying to get our foot planted in the soil. We're trying to get our legs going as FBA, right? Political group, ethnic group, all that, social group, and we don't need this right here. This is baggage.
Africa is the continent. Africa is the mother continent. We are not afraid of saying we are Africans. We don't mind if you talk anything. We don't take any BS at all. You are FBA or you are whatever. I'm a proud African from Africa, and Africa is my continent. And one of these days, Africa will rise again. And
That's a goddamn lie. Look, Garvey said that crap in the 1920s. It's 100 years later, and y'all worse than y'all were during Garvey time.
Whew, I'm getting tired. All right, you ready for your question, Kalushi?
You ain't got no question.
Kalushi, you ready? Thanks for the gifts. You ready, Kalushi?
But you got to answer a dumb question.
Are you in the? Did you say you was on the continent, or are you here in America?
In a continent.
Okay, well, hold on. I gotta find you a different. I really don't have a question. Oh, okay. So, do people know about delineation on the continent, wherever you from? Do they know about what's going on here between the Black Americans / FBA and whatever else Black Americans want to label themselves as? Are they aware of the division in the delineation movement?
Hey, family, you heard her? And what else we want to label ourselves as? What do you? Yeah, but meanwhile, check it out. Her spaces are FBA versus immigrants. FBA versus look right here. Look at family. Look at the top left. It says FBA versus global black. But every time she talks about us, FBAs / Black American or whoever else they want to be. But your title never says that. Her titles are always FBA versus other people. It's never Black Americans. It's never whoever we want to be. Her titles are always FBA versus somebody.
Over here.
Now, this is what you want a definition of a grifter. There you go.
They are aware of everything. The only thing that is going on is misinformation, because media houses are giving out misinformation. People are giving misinformation. But if they give the right information, people in Africa love African American or Black American, as we
About the cat. Hey, yeah, this dude, it sound like Garvey. Anybody heard of Garvey lecture? It's like Garvey resurrected.
We all call them. We are not against Black Americans. We love them so much because they
Stop the cat.
were taken from Africa, some of them.
Here we go again. We were taken from Africa. Family, they all spew the same lie. The white man take their resources. The white man took us from Africa. They don't sell anything. They don't sell their resources. They don't sell us to the whitey man. White man takes us from Africa and he takes the resources. Like, these are disgusting tethers who are never held accountable on this show. On this show right here, they're never held accountable. They leave with their tether thoughts. They're never debunked. They're never put in their place. They're never corrected.
But the only misconception that is there is between the wealth, because America is wealthier than Africa, and that's the only thing that keeps us apart or different, because America was built 400 years ago. Africa is only like less than 100 years since we.
That's your fault. You sold your best laborers to the whitey man to build up America. You had everybody there to build up your shithole. You sold them so the whitey man could build up his shithole.
Started getting our independence. So, and we are almost 3/4 to our success. So you can't.
Dude, what the hell is he talking about? He said he's 75% towards his success. Dude, if you don't stop with the lies, man, you guys are 0.00001, okay, successful.
Come here and start comparing a continent that is only less than 100 years with a continent that is almost half a century, like 500 years.
Wait. Hold on. When Tariq Nasheed said you guys are fairly new, you argue how ancient you are. Now all of a sudden you're actually new? Come on.
Yes. You cannot. You have to think and sit down and analyze your thinking and know that you are trying. It's like bulldozing yourself in a tiny room and you start saying, oh, I won. You didn't win. You just bulldoze yourself. As you knew, this is a tiny room. It's going to fall apart. So don't bulldoze yourself into Africa. Africa has the democracy in Africa is still young. It's still growing. And that's why we are fighting too hard to eliminate all these corrupt, ways, all these people who have been selling our minerals and everything to kick.
Oh, now they're selling the minerals. You said the white man was taking the minerals. See, let a tether talk long enough.
And that's why we are fighting too hard to eliminate all these corrupt, ways, all these people who have been selling our minerals and everything, to kick them
Oh,
out and now take control.
the people are look. All they know how to do is kick people out. The coups, the coup d'états. That's all they know how to do. Is kick people out the Ibram Traore route. Just take over kill everybody in government and take over. Oh, so now somebody's selling the minerals. You said the white man was taking it. When the FBA's busted you, now you switched your language up. Yeah, that's what I've been told you. I was one of the first people to say, yeah, I'm good with all these folks from that continent. I'm good. I'm good. Y'all go be great. But I'm good.
Of our continent, and it's happening in real time. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to rotate the stage. Thank you, Kalushi. Go ahead, Indigenous. How you doing? You want to address the prompt?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing? I appreciate the panel. Let's see here. Is black too broad to define people? Absolutely. Black is a reclassification, not just an identification. And that identification comes with a proven lineage and national pride. These people call themselves black. They call themselves black. We were reclassified. So they call themselves black as a descriptor, not as an ethnonym. Tell them to show their birth certificate. I think it's safe to say that when the general public thinks about the term quote unquote black, they turn to America because we are the standard. Okay. These people lack national pride. They lack ethnic pride and cultural pride by not being transparent about where they come from and their associated tribal affiliations. Now, they don't call themselves black for pride, love. They call themselves black for proximity to us. There's a difference. They know that their ancestors didn't fight for us, so we don't have to fight for them. Now, on the issue of that whole thing, we don't fight for anything. And the whole summer coming up, that brother was talking about the summer. It is. Read about the summer of '68. Read about the Red Summer. Okay? Anytime anybody has taken anything from us, we fought back. And it's always been in the summer. So you should watch yourselves, right? Study our history, study our legacy. Okay? Judge us after you leave. And before you leave, study how our communities thrived without or little to no violence before the coming of the immigrant. Don't judge our communities now. The data isn't disaggregated. That's why delineation is important. I land my plane.
He did an all right job. Not bad. It's okay. Like he could join my panel, and he's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad.
Okay. Do anyone have any rebuttals for Indigenous? August?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it is levels though, like, cause I run circles around these guys. It is like, especially on the subject of black. Like, dude, in what sense are you black? Like he said, you're black. See, that's corny to never like go back and forth. You just say a bunch of things, and they might be clipping their toenails. They hear one word he said. I don't like that. I like engagement, where you're forced to hear what I said and acknowledge it, and I acknowledge what you say, and we address what each other said. Because I would say, again, in what sense are you black? You're black racially, and you're black racially because of racist. Racist called you black, and now you're okay with that. Racists can't call us anything that we're accepting it.
King Bash, okay. August the King Bash. All right, go ahead, August.
So America's government, I think, on government applications only recognizes like 5 races. So when you say that, these people did not choose to be black, but chose to be black, what exactly do you mean by that? Because the government applications are not asking, are you Yoruba? Are you Kikuyu from Kenya? Are you this or that?
But first of all, my guy, I told you, family, they're only black on paper. They're confirming it. The American government, the racist government, they say look, they just said that our government is in Africa taking resources, doing bad things. This same government says they're black on paper. And they're like, okay, y'all got to make your mind up. Is the government evil and unworthy to be trusted? Or is it a trustful government that's angelic? They just spent a few hours talking about how shitty our government is, and then what are we doing? This is what I'm telling you. Like these guys, I make mincemeat out of these guys with this double standard logic, this contradictory logic. Okay, so now I say, okay, so you're only black on paper. The government form, when you check the box, you become black on a piece of paper, right? You acknowledge as black, right? That's called paper genocide. Every time you check that box, bro, you're contributing to willingly contributing to paper genocide. Okay. But now let's hear more of this.
Tribe, right? Majoritan from Somalia. They're asking, are you black, white, Asian, and the two other races they have. So I'm not really sure what you mean, but they chose to be the race. Even Arabs, for instance, even though they made a lawsuit to get this done, but they're now forced to be classified as white. In the 1950s, they thought it would be an advantage. 1990s, it started backfiring, but they still were forced to be classified as white.
No. Nobody forced you. Okay, dude. Are you dumb? You can click other, you know that, right? And put down what you are. You ain't that dumb. Nobody forced you to check a box. There's no soldier right next to you. There's no race soldier standing next to you with riot gear, like waiting for you to check the wrong box. There's no enumerator checking the box for you. You check the box that you believe you fit, that closely ties with you, that closely reflects you.
So when you say they chose to be black, what exactly do you mean by that?
Right, bro. It has nothing to do with a paper. It was a self-declaration. Okay, I don't know what he meant, but I know we said our ethnonym. I think that's what he meant. We said our name is black. You guys never said that. Black is not your name. Black is your racial category on paper, my guy. It's not your name. Race only exists on paper. Race ain't a real thing socially. Race exists only on paper. Your day-to-day life, you don't go around saying you're black because we know you don't. Like, when do you fight for black things and black power and when in your country talk about black? You don't, bro.
Indigenous final say.
Not a problem. This is going to be real simple. American government's applications, because, we have easy immigrants trying to teach us things about our applications like we ain't never filled them out. With honesty and truthful, I think that what these immigrants lack understanding is that they're committing fraud. But let me get into it. Applications have the other box on them. So it ain't just those 5 classifications. It's the other box. So check other and then write your stuff in there. Okay. Now, according to Johann Blumenbach, y'all are Caucasians. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So when
he took it back to the 1700s,
talk about black and you're calling yourselves black as a descriptor, you're only talking about what you look like. When we say that we're black, we're not talking about that same thing. It does not have the same feeling, right? Like I said, it comes with a legacy. It comes with history of fighting and struggling for achievement on this soil, right? And you guys know that because you choose to exploit these achievements and call it your own, right? You lose your ethnicity. Your women don't walk around here in muumuus. Your men don't walk around here without draws and flip-flops on. Will do. So y'all lack that cultural pride, right? So this is what we're talking about. Check other on the application. Don't be stupid. Don't act that way. Check other, and I'll land my plane.
Okay, King Bash, rebuttal.
Yeah. Um.
All
So
right, all right.
he
Your
said
family,
he
wait,
said
your family. Hold on. It's 11:14. Okay. Let's 11:14.
Hello?
yeah.
If y'all want to, we got Tyrone. You know what? Let me give y'all rent. Everybody who's new in the chat, let me give y'all renters. But I can't do no more of her tonight. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm going to bed soon. I can't have this dog on my conscience. All right. So let me give the FBAs in there their lineage wrenches. And
What's new with Google Ads?
yeah, I can't no more with that dog. And she's clearly exploiting our lineage. So let me give Marlon Brown his lineage wrench. And all y'all, everybody's getting a lineage wrench. Make sure you like and subscribe. You dig? Tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna play the rest of it because we got only an hour left. I might as well just finish it up. But I will be going live a little later tomorrow. It won't be as early as I normally do. So we're looking at maybe 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I'm going live tomorrow because I got an appointment. You dig? So I'm giving y'all lineage wrenches now. Y'all can see for yourself. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. Catch the rest of this. Clive, formerly known as Groovin Gorilla, is now known as Big Groove. He was born in Germany and raised in Boston by a single parent mom and his two brothers. Big Groove is a Nigerian. Oh, he had two brothers. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. LV. I take that as your FBA. Okay, I'll give you a safe rinse. Because you really didn't clarify your FBA. So let me get some shout outs. Maneuver Right, Marlon Brown, Crypto Blessing. We got Darrinkle. We got Kenny Mack. All right, Kenny Mack. Return of the Mac, Claude Zandam. We got Yes Mayhem in the building. We got First Class Citizen. That's what made me stop listening to TikTok FBA panels a long time ago. Yeah, I ain't know it was that toxic. Yeah. Ricardo Flott, my mother wasn't from Africa. Right. Be easy, that dude. Final say, how many rounds? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Hey, yo, listen, family. There's no way she's FBA. There's no way somebody who acknowledges FBA, that means they acknowledge delineation, reparations, self-identification. There's no way you can sit through all that lying, tether, babble, hatred. There's no way you can do that for 4 or 5. Sometimes her lives be 8 hours of that, family. Sometimes she go 10 hours of that. That's no cap. Sometimes she'll go 10 hours with that. There's no way you're FBA. You could just absorb all that hate. Like I said, she's either half or she's full tether or one of her significant others, whether it's a man or woman, is a tether. There's no way she's clean. There's no way. There's no way. You won't. She's selling out because if she's clean doing this, she's the evilest dog in the world. You're selling out the lineage and you're clean. You're like fully FBA all the way. And you're selling us out for a couple coins. You dig? FBA, Mr. CJ in the building. For real, y'all can battle over here. And I reached out to that dog, by the way. I asked her, I said, hey, why not just have me, do 1 verse 5, 1 verse 9 with the tethers every so often? So our talking points can be heard and articulated and argued correctly. That chick, and like she was in the chat. It ain't like that chick sidestepped me so fast. That chick, Alan I jumped over me like Tyronn Lue, man. Like, yeah, all right, dude, you ain't about to mess my bag up. You ain't about to cook these tethers, but they don't come back on. Southern Breeze in the building. Okay. So that's everybody who I can see. Wait a minute. Press always. Why is this gold? Why I can't see the why I can't see the if anybody super chatted. Oh, that right there. Yeah, it won't let me switch. What's this? Okay, hold on. I think I can. Okay. All right. Okay, I see it now. Press always 499. Hashtag living culture facts. Salik Bay. 999. Thank you, brother. Salik Baby. Definitely. You know, representing. So that's a super chat. Also, you can donate if you don't have a super. You can't because a lot of people don't like to have their account linked up to the super chat. If you one of those people, you want to debate, you want to donate and support the channel, $ unbiased Ron is pinned down below. I'm going to pick up on this tomorrow. I appreciate all of you guys. I learned something new. I didn't know I could actually do this. Shit. Oops. Wait, what is that? It says Taya Carter in the building. It didn't show you. FBA chosen by God. Yeah, she's not FBA. I need that smoking gun. Yeah, I need that smoking gun where she actually said where she's from. That's what it's my Marlon Brown piece. If somebody can pinpoint her saying where she's from, Madman piece. If somebody can get her on record saying, if y'all know that clip where she says she's not FBA, oh, she's out of here. Weezy out of here. Then I'm gonna make a whole. Then I'm gonna really go after her. Okay, anyone? Message delay. Block words. Live chat. Moderation. What's this? Hold potentially printing public messages. Hold a broader ring. Okay. Yeah. How big is temporary anyway? She can't maintain like yeah at all. Is no way. Like I said, she would be demonetized quickly on YouTube with the people going back and forth like that. The cussing out, calling names. Yeah, YouTube ain't gonna take kindly to that. But you see, like she cannot never trust anybody who's a content creator and they can't hold it down by themselves. Family, if she didn't have no guests, you think she could last 15 minutes talking? She's boring as hell. She has no talent. She's not articulate. She's mush mouth. She's not that pleasant to look at. Yeah, so it's yeah. Never trust somebody because that means like she's a tether basically, because she's relying. Even if she was FBA, she's a tether because she's 100% dependent on her guests. People pulling up arguing. She cannot run a show by herself, like just no guests. She can't do that. You could tell she don't know a lot. Just toxic. Yeah, so the gatekeeper, I was about to play his video because I thought he was on it because I seen his title he just got done, and I thought he was doing what I was doing, exposing her, but I think he was doing the opposite. I think he was talking about tethers are saying that we are getting paid to be divisive. Yes, I thought his title was saying, FBA's like, FBA's getting paid to be divisive, like her. If she is FBA, like getting paid to be divisive, go against the lineage. But no, that's not what he's doing. Yes, I did see the channel. I played some of his stuff. So like again, like when people have content on things that I'm like really, really good at, like this black topic, I'm gonna do a review, right? Because this is my topic, and I love to try to add education to the rah-rah, to the chaos. But I'm not going to share her stuff because it's not my topic. So sometimes FBA Gatekeeper had my topic. Hood Smart had a little run where he had my topic. I haven't seen him yet lately. I haven't seen my topic there, which is black. Who's black? Who's something like that? That's my topic. When we're questioning Tether's blackness, that is my topic. These Tethers do the most mass reporting so people can get their account. Yeah, that's crazy. Drinkle said he thought that was Tariq, or whatever name is spelled. Nah, I'm not Tariq. You listen to Jason Black? Yeah. So I do reactions to Jason Black sometimes, not as much, because he be having super long shows. So, but some shows I do react to. But Jason Black, he comes on kind of late. That dude is Gay. Everybody knows this. Which dude you talking about, William? Yeah, so I do listen to Jason Black though. I don't always even Professor Truth. I don't always share their videos because I'm not sure how tolerant they are with that. Like even Dennis Spurley, I'm not sure about that. So I'm kind of like really. That's why you don't really see me share like Afro Elite. I'm not sure if they are cool like that. I'm not sure if they'll report you. I'm not sure. So I don't even mess around. But you have All Access Media TV. I sometimes share his content. He a cool brother. All Access TV, Media TV. George Macon, Street Media TV. I share his content, and he has a boatload of stuff. I'm gonna get around to his. He has a whole boatload of stuff over there. I wish Street Media TV had more interactions with people. But he's really good at what he does. I wish he had, because I think he'd be good if he interacted with, it could be immigrants or FBAs or Pan-Africans. I think he'll be bigger if he had interactions. You did, like, people like to see engagement, and yeah, like that's my thing. Like I'm just too good. I need to start letting them win a little bit so they can be comfortable to call back in. Like I be crushing them so people don't like to call in. They like to call in over here. So maybe I might, play them a little longer. I'm Mike Tyson over here, but maybe I gotta be more like Mayweather and play with them a little bit. Let them last a little longer before I get them up out of here. I'm thinking about doing that because I think crushing these guys, they're getting afraid to call in. The message is getting out there. So I'm gonna take it. You're gonna see me take it a little more easier on tethers. I'm gonna let them talk a little longer because I think they're like being afraid to call in. This weekend was kind of short. Oh, he said this weekend he was kind of short. I was surprised. What I think about Roland Martin? I think Roland Martin is a Democratic shill. Like he's on payroll. Like he told you it was exposed. He gets paid double digit, six figures checks, all type of stuff, man. Yeah, so he's definitely a Democratic shill. Um, I can't say he's smart. I've never heard him say anything smart. Matter of fact, let me go to Roland Martin. Check this out. Like Roland Martin never really wowed me. Like I like Mark Lamont Hill. I think he's smart. But Roland Martin never said anything to make me believe he was actually smart. This is hilarious right here. All right. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm playing this tomorrow.
If you've been in a car accident,
Oh my God.
don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead.
All right, you gonna get me.
Here's what President-elect Trump staff.
All right.
You know, many of us struggle with faith, but I'm part of a Christian.
Hold on. You can't call yourself. You can't call yourself a cultural Christian and then say I struggle with faith. Have you professed that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior?
No, I have in my life. I don't. I mean, look. Is this an imposition on me?
No. It's an interview. But see, when somebody tells me they're a Christian,
oh my God, this big bald head guy.
Christian.
What is culturally Christian?
I grew up in a Christian background. I resonate with Christianity and so on.
Okay, I'm asking again. Have you professed with your mouth that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior?
I have in my life, yes.
Okay, so that means that you're a Christian. So how is it that with what you espouse, how do you find that to be compatible with Christian ideals?
Yeah, look, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I can't right now because I feel like laughing. I'm not trying to pick on Roland, but I look at him as a character. Yeah, I'm gonna play that tomorrow, yo. Oh my God, the Richard Spencer. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that one tomorrow.
Christian. So how is it that?
Yeah. I'm gonna do the Roland Martin tomorrow, yo. Yeah. Roland Martin. To me, I can't take him seriously, like, cause he's funny. Like, I look at him like a funny guy. All right, family. Thank you very much for pulling up tonight. You dig? Tonight was about Black exploitation. We got the Groovin' Gorilla, formerly known as the Groovin' Gorilla, better known as Big Groove. Exploiting Black Americans, setting us back 100 years, doing minstrel things, minstrel gestures. They say gyrating, and then we got the woman Love, whatever, exploiting us, making us look dumb on her show, making us look toxic, hateful, like a cult on her show. Her show has a bad image of us, like World Star and Shade Room, same shit, same type of time. Like, she's trying to be like the woman academics. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow outside. How about that? Peace to the family. Be one to the family. And the new subscribers, peace to y'all. Hopefully y'all pull up tomorrow. We out of here. How do I end this live? And my TikTok is Unbiased Ron. Same name. Well, my name is